Hi everyone, my name is Jessica. I'm from the UK. My pronouns are she, her. Hey, awesome. It's really warm today in the UK, and we are like month 3 of lockdown, and I'm sort of losing my mind. At work the other day, I proclaimed my love for Excel, which went down really well, which is amazing. I wasn't anticipating that. Hey everyone. But what I want to do is to share some really cool Excel things you can do, or Google Sheets things you can do that are not necessarily work related. I think they're pretty awesome. I love Excel. Excel's like my favorite thing in the world. Every time I say Excel, also in your brain hear like Google Sheets at the same time, because they're basically the same thing. Google Sheets is obviously better, but we'll leave that fight for the comments. So the first thing I want to talk about is this drum machine that Dylan has created. I'll put a link in the description for all of these things. This drum machine is incredible. You can like do loops and swings, and there's like Dylan has gone through and commented on everything that you can change. Like you can like throw the kick from here to like here instead, just by putting X's in different places, and suddenly like the whole music is just changed, and it's beautiful and it's amazing. You have to have it in Excel rather than Google Sheets. It doesn't work in Google Sheets because it's a different file type, but download it. I'll put the link in the video description for this video by Dylan that you should watch because it's really cool, but also this specific the one that Dylan links to, not the copy of it that I stole, because like thanks Dylan. It's really cool. You can make all sorts of stuff with this. It's just like kicks and snares, and you can change the beats, and you can basically make sick beats whenever you want to in Excel, which just shows you how much I love Excel. It's so great. The next one I want to talk about is a platform that I found on Product Hunt called Sheet2Site. It literally does what it says on the tin. You can take a Google Sheet and make a website out of it. Like, oh wow, I love Google Sheets and Excel so much. It's unreal. So to do this, you literally press get started, and like it's free, at least like has some pricing stuff, but like it's amazing. You can take a Google Sheet and create something beautiful. So like if we play this cool video they have, you can take like what I think is beautiful, so like this data, into a professional website. Ooh, it's really cool. A bunch of people use it. It's kind of like, I think it started as a joke, I'm unsure, but regardless, it works. It's really cool. If you have like no coding ability whatsoever, you can take a Google Sheet, which like literally anyone can fill in, and make a website out of it. I think that's really cool. Link in the description for all this. The next one I want to talk about is a candy number crunch saga, and I think it has to be worded like that for legal reasons, maybe. I'm unsure. It's a bit of a mouthful, but it's this game that you can play in Excel where you pretend to be the person like shorting stock or buying stock, to do with King.com, which are the owners of Candy Crush. This is not a rip-off, like this is a separate thing, hence the name Candy Number Saga. No, Candy Number Crunch Saga. Yes, we got it. There's a download link here, again, link in the description, but you can like do really cool stuff. So there'll be like events that trigger throughout this. So you'll be playing a game, day one prices will be $20 when it IPOs, your portfolio is worth this much money, and like different things happen. Different things happen. So like King.com is finally IPO'd. What happens? Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Look at these beautiful graphs. It's so great. And like, yeah, it's just amazing. You should check it out. It's 45 kilobytes, super small. Download it, have some fun. The next one I want to talk about is this video by an individual called Solly, or going online as Solly, who has created a ray tracing like capability within Excel. It's just incredible. Like look at those frame rates as well. Oh wow. Like I personally have an RTX 2080 Super, and like I struggle to do this on games. So the fact that Excel is doing this right now, like in real time, is just absolutely mind-boggling. It's really cool. I'll put a link in the description so you can go check it out. If you love RTX, if you love gaming, if you love to nerd out on Excel as much as I do, check it out. It's awesome. They've also included a README and like all the great stuff on GitHub. So I'll put a link down below for all that. The next one is by my favorite comedian, Matt Parker. Hey Matt, if you ever end up watching this, you're great. I love you. Matt has created this Excel file that is able to bring in an image And so basically opening digital photos as spreadsheets in Excel. And why is this interesting? Well, you can put every element of you. Here is Matt, and here's Matt's eye, and here's an image of Matt's eye. You see what I mean? You end up with RGB colors for each individual like section of your photo. So you can go and edit just like you would do in Photoshop or something, but in Excel. Like, if you need any other reason why Excel is the best platform, or Google Sheets is the best platform in the entire world, this is it right here. Take Photoshop and do it in Excel. Whether this is commercially viable, I'm unsure, but it's really, really cool. The next is a 3D engine or 3D game that's been created, a bit like Slenderman, if anyone ever played Slenderman before. The interesting piece around this is that it's made without using VBA, which is pretty cool in itself. It's by an individual called C-Bell or C-Space-B-E-L, I don't know, but it's awesome. If anyone ever played Slenderman back in the day when that first came out, that was like this like dude in the forest would chase you around. The idea here is like this like little red thing is the thing that's chasing you around, and it gets bigger and it chases after you, and game over, and you get scores and stuff like that. Link in the video description for this. This is a great way for you to spend some of your time in the day. You're bored, in lockdown, you don't know what to do. Keep Excel open, keep being productive with Excel, but just every now and again have a game of this. It's pretty great. The last one I want to talk about is Flight Simulator, but in Excel. I'm gonna say that again because it blows my mind. Flight Simulator in Excel. Madness, absolute madness. It's so great. It's been made by this individual quite a while ago, I think. Yeah, like 2011. Well done, George. If it was you who created it, you're amazing. But it allows you to literally play Flight Simulator as you normally would on this massive engine, but within Excel. And there's like a download link you can have right there. There's like loads of comments and everyone loves it. It's about 1 frame a second. It's really cool. I love Flight Simulator. I think it's like it's an awesome engine. And where we are now, to be able to do that in 3D but within Excel is just really great. Again, link in the description for that. The last one is by this individual called Tom. Hey Tom, if you ever end up watching this. This is basically PowerPoint. I know it's not Excel, it's not Google Sheets, but here we go. I guess we're talking about the Microsoft Suite now. This is an honorable mention for a PowerPoint thing. So PowerPoint has hyperlinks and animations. Yeah, it does. You know what? When it does the what's it called, bars, I think, or is it the star one where it comes out like a star? Those are the cool ones that you were using when you were a teenager. If you didn't use them, you were the nerd who actually cared. But no, now those people are consultants. So it can do all the cool things. Yeah, it can. It can do literally all the cool things. In this example, Tom's showing how Microsoft Excel can recognize palindromes, which is like, when you watch the whole video, it's just the most mind-boggling stuff. It's really cool. They even then go into showing it in this 3D way, and whenever it does that, my brain kind of explodes. It's really great. Advantages, I think, are pretty clear, Tom, given that PowerPoint is the second coolest thing ever, apart from Excel and Google Sheets. So, yeah, great. Link in the video description for that. So those are my favourite Excel, non-work Excel things anyway. Let me know what you thought. Links in the description for all the things I've talked about. Let me know whether you prefer Excel or Google Sheets. Let me know. Some people love one or the other. Obviously Google Sheets is the better one, but let me know what you think in the comments. Have a nice day. Bye.